If you're about to get amped sometime today, well, I have a game for you. Every time I say fuck, do a shot of pre-workout. Let's do this. A woman's work is never done. Well, that's a little outdated, don't you think? Hi, welcome to the fridge. But the point is that every day you can get out of your bed, you have to make your bed. You use a dish, you gotta clean the dish, right? What happens when you're a muscle mommy handling multiple crew members or personas with multiple mediums and you're a bit hybrid? I mean, it never stops. You have to make your own meals. You have to track all that shit. It never really stops. And then just when you lay down, it's time to get up and do it all over again. What happens when the stuff just kind of piles the fuck up? Well, what the fuck does this have to do with fitness, calisthenics, all that shit, right? Everything. Because I'll tell you what, when you're on that bar, you know damn well that this isn't just physical. It's mental, emotional, and for some of us, spiritual. To be the athlete at the level I aim to be, and I'm becoming, I have to have my shit together. That just doesn't mean money, being grounded. But, you know, it means my actual shit has to be together because, let me tell you, it has been so hard for me to get out of the house lately. And as someone who's recovering from BED, if you don't know what that means, it's binge eating disorder. I'm transparent parent. I went through a lot of terrible shit when I was younger, and it's very common for us to be doing this shit, eating when we're stressed. But, you know, I'm doing some work and figuring it out along the way. It's part of the journey, right? Not ashamed of it. I'm doing it. So, anywho, that. For me to be able to flow, I cannot have things piled the fuck up. And let me tell you, there has been something wrong with this fucking house. A family member and I both somehow had this little food demon. I don't know if it's passed down through the line or it's just our own mentality of me growing up around it. But let me tell you that negative energy takes notice of different patterns and likes to vary in things. And we have a metaphysical kitchen fucking demon. Say what you want. I can see auras. I can see different things. And I can see this motherfucker black wispy ass thing in the kitchen. And I forget about it. And I'm always fucking craving. I'm always fucking so much negative energy around the kitchen, blah, blah, blah. Well, this fucking fridge has needed to be cleaned out, and it's my fault. Because I'm always running around making tons of meals, powders everywhere, fucking running out the door, fucking slimy ass shit in the fridge. That's me. And every time, oh, shut the fuck up, hold on. No. So when I first started this playlist, or this part of my YouTube, I told you guys that I was going to get into the metaphysical stuff of fitness because not a lot of people do that. It's very important. The unseen, right? Because as you know, so much of this is mental, whatever sport you do. And the metaphysical and spiritual shit and chakras and everything else and repeating patterns, it's in the shadow work. It's all beneath all the physical ailments and all the mental ailments. Spiritual, mental, physical, okay? Those are the layers, alright? And emotions are tied up in there. So, with anything, if we have repeating patterns that are getting in the way of our fitness goals, there's always a root, okay? This is one of the roots, okay? Clutter and unfinished tasks and negativity. Especially for someone like me, who's extremely sensitive to their environment, who's always got to move around when they work. Go to different cafes, to have different background services. Because being in a place, and who loves to travel, because being in a place too long creates stagnancy with me. And stagnancy is like cement. And I get super depressed. But also, it doesn't have to be so bad if everything was taken care of. When I took a little time and pushed time out, I could be a little late to my workout. Big picture of this being clean is a lot more valuable than me. In case you wanted to know, I got the drawer out, but not without a price. It's slung in my face. And on the bottom, right here, the drawer, and I got 3 canker sores in the result of that. You think you won, Kitchen Damon. You think you fucking won. Getting out an hour earlier to the bike, on my bike. Cool. Every time you see a mess in your house and you don't clean it because you're busy, every time that you're like, oh no, I gotta do it. Oh, I gotta do it. Months go by, well, guess what's happening? Energy clusters. That energy attaches to you. And even when I'm at the bar, on the bar, not at the bar, I don't drink. I eat to live, not to die. I like my brain cells, what's left of them. Every time I'm on the bar, everything from the house, everything lingering, it's attached to me. The last thing I want to be thinking about when I'm fucking upside down, trying to get stronger, trying to be free, is the fucking fridge. And you can ride your bike, you can do all this shit, you can get out the door, but that fridge shit, that mess, that thing that's been building up, those bills you haven't looked in, that thing you haven't fixed, it's not going anywhere. And as someone who's super energetically sensitive, part of my job as an athlete is to make sure all that shit is together. So when I'm out, the only thing I'm thinking about is my gainz. I have a clear mind. It doesn't attach to my chakras. Shit will make you weak in the inside. At least for me anyways. I can feel it sucking me from the inside. All the negativity, all the fear, it's gotta go. So you gotta make sure you clean your fucking house. You get that shit done that's been piling up. Because, yeah, it's just hell. Like, it's been hell. So I have to have these purges. I've been cleaning. And I needed help getting my bike in the damn fucking trunk of my car. And now that I got it in, I finally, after wanting to bike for weeks, there was freaking wildfires in Canada. The air quality was shit. I've been inside all weekend. We had 90-degree weathers. I had fucking roidita, the hemorrhoid from hell, from a huge lift, a PR of 80 pounds on the barbell curls. I fucking got roidita for like a week, soaking my fucking ass and all this shit. I'm like, just wanted to get on my bike. Then there was like a heat wave of like 90 plus degrees and humidity. Just wanted to ride my fucking bike and do these 16 miles, 8 miles to the calisthenic park, calisthenics, 8 miles back. It's cool. I'm gonna get a fucking energy drink today. I'm drooling everywhere. I'm just saying, like, today was the day. The weather's perfect. Got the bike in the car this morning before everyone else left. Why am I not on the bike? Finally. Why am I sabotaging myself? Because everyone's gone. And I need to sage this whole house. And you can't just do part of the house. Anyone that knows sage, you have to do the whole fucking house. I have to open all the windows. I had to sacrifice my bike. I'll get on that bike after this, trust me. I am not giving up. Weather's not gonna be as nice. It's gonna be hotter by the time I get out there. But the big picture will make my fitness game. Because what happens is that I clean all this shit. I have deadlines and shows and everything gets fucked up. I have a small little space for all my stuff. I don't have a separate studio right now. So I don't have a lot of stuff for someone my age. I just don't have a lot of room. So I clean all this stuff and then I let this shit go. Oh, and then days go by and then it just piles back up. I had to start over. And then months of this, like, back and forth. You have to do it all. The whole house has to be clean. Everything. So I've been doing the dishes, all the hard stuff, the Ninja grill that like gets fucked up and you can't put it in the dishwasher to some of this shit. I have been doing this stuff and I'm like, I am so close. I finally got my room done this weekend. I had to get some material for it, so now it's fucking time to do the fucking fridge. I did the fucking dishes again, made sure that was clean, doing the fucking fridge. I'm gonna smudge this whole ass house and destroy the kitchen demon. And I'll tell you why. Every time I've been going to bed, I am hungry, but I'm not really hungry. I notice when I step out of the house, I'm full. But when I'm in the house where I live and where I sleep and I'm so exhausted at night, I have nowhere else to go but my room. I can't get anything done. I haven't been able to get my computer work done. I just want to lay in bed and do nothing. And there's like something with my bed. And I know it's because I need to smudge the house. There's shit in the house and I cannot fast. I need to start intermediate fasting. So I'm like the bar. And every day, every night, I've been like eating at night. Yes, you know, like smudging the house isn't gonna fix all your problems, but it's the first layer. And I know when I leave the house and I'm not hungry and I go in the house and I'm hungry, but like it feels like I'm hungry, there's something wrong with the house. And I've seen it. I don't care what you believe. My third eye is open, homie. I've seen this motherfucker. I gotta smudge this shit, clean this shit, smudge this shit, tell this shit to go, but there's no reason to half-ass it. You gotta do it right. So, I sacrificed my bike ride. I will get on there. I don't get to see the hot guy at the gym today. Fuck! My bike ride. Why do I always do that? Clean your shit up and have a nice day. I'm gonna enjoy this.